Thank me for my service before you come in these comments talking crazy.
White male veterans are the worst people who have ever walked this.
Let me see if I'm tracking here. White male veterans are not the problem. I think haven't they been the problem a long time? Let's see if we can unpack, dissect how the TikTok flip, I guess it makes everybody a bad guy. You don't even know it.
Actually, a Marine Corps veteran.
Stop talking about I just be putting anything on my body, bro. It's got ball mane and fluid on, right?
Don't go anywhere. We're going to get to the lady who just doesn't like me, I guess, which is understandable, but come on.
Oh, but why do some of the baddest be in the Army or like in the Navy or like in the military? Like,
wow, she's got some abs like one of those gymnasts, right? I don't want to stand the recording these young folks do, but I guess I'm not supposed to because I'm old, right? I just would not post this. A lot of active duty posted. And I did a poll here. You guys said you're not down with the influencers that are on active duty. I'll post it up somewhere here. It was an interesting poll. Thank you for contributing.
like, what is you just doing with all them big ass guns?
Marines, ready?
I just saw this at the bottom here. I mean, you can see there's 2 hams. Like, wow. It's a lot of it. I just keep on going.
And damn it, thank me for my service before you come in these comments talking.
All right, thank you for your service there, Staff Sergeant? Thank you. It's confusing, right? That we're going to get to the woman. Don't leave. Don't leave. We're going to get to the anger act lady. It's like white male veterans the worst, but thought she was interesting. I don't know. Maybe who knows what they're talking about. I don't understand TikTok. They argue back and forth, make videos to each other kind of thing.
Talking crazy. That's it. That's the message. Just thank me for my service, then.
All right, thank you for your service. Thank you. Do you ever ask for that? Any veterans, do you ever expect to have somebody thank you for your service? I never did. I just don't. I don't even let people know I'm a veteran. I don't wear like a USMC hat or any kind of gear. Zero ever. I guess this channel, I mean, what am I talking about, right? Like people know, but I tried not to get involved in that because I don't. And so what, right? You put your time. Some guys did 30 years, bazillion medals. They don't say anything. So it's odd. Maybe she's doing a skit here or something.
Say what you got to say because
White male veterans are the worst people who have ever walked this earth.
Wow.
That is exactly what I have learned in my last 9-10 months on this app.
Why do you think that is? You think people say, I'm a veteran, be nice to me? I'm sure that happens, right? Is it only white male veterans, though? I don't like the guy either. His whole life is wrapped up on TikTok or whatever, like veteran, sergeant logo, and U.S. Army, and, you know, they're all kitted out. Or the guy did here who didn't like the beard. Remember the master sergeant who goes, hey, I don't like beards on soldiers, and he's out, and he's wearing his, like, camis, BDUs on video? It's kind of odd to me, just as me as an old guy, like I'd never wear my uniform again once I'm out, because I'm out. Unless it's to a thing, right? Like a funeral or something, you're out like a year maybe.
Is that white male veterans are the worst and most entitled people to have ever walked this country.
You think that veterans are the most entitled? Some are, right? Is it just white veterans, though? I don't see that, but I'm not engaged with the TikTok audience. I think when you say it's just a certain group of people, white males, I'd go, it seems like you just don't like white men because you think that'd be across the board. Chime in, let me know. Be nice in the comments. YouTube said to me, I have to keep my people being nice.
These men think that they can have a job for 2 to 4 years, sit behind a desk, not ever be in active combat, and then try to weaponize that against the rest of their communities, and especially women, for the rest of their lives.
How would that work? How do you weaponize that? You just say you're a veteran? I don't know that no one cares, right? Do you get any benefit from that beyond maybe Lowe's? 10%. I do that there, though, right? 10%. I'm cheap. Other than that, like, it doesn't matter. Chime in, guys. Lifer guys. I don't know that the guys I know who were, like, all in for 30, you would never know once they're out, right? So maybe it's a TikTok crowd. Maybe she's overreacting. Probably it's a whole bunch of people, though, saying, like, the white male vet, he's terrible. Like, I'm noticing something here.
The veterans are the worst group of people on this app.
Wow.
Hands down.
Okay. That's a big statement you could just never say in general, because there's plenty of veterans you don't know they're veterans, right? Like, I know lots of guys never knew they were a veteran until far later. Maybe the wife mentions it. They didn't know I was a veteran. We just were friends. We didn't talk about whatever they did. Maybe it's that fringe group. People say, yeah, I'm a vet, man. Be nice to me. But really granular detail on the race of the veteran. I don't like that. I don't like that any direction. It's not constructive. How can she do this, though, on these platforms? Because usually they don't like this type of stuff. I won't even say the R word. Yes, I'm talking code.
Bar none. They spend the rest of their lives weaponizing their service to justify their hate.
Hate, huh? When you see a guy was governor once, everybody calls him governor, right? Senator one term, senator. Some guys do overdo it, of course, but I mean, here's the thing. If you're on a job and you get injured, you have workers' comp. It's the same kind of thing, but I'm not sure I followed this thread with her, and I'll leave a link to her if you want to check her out. She's angry often. Sure, she's a lovely woman, of course, but she doesn't, in any other context, if you said this, you'd be kicked off the platforms, period. You put in white with another race or sex, you'd be just kicked off. But somehow this is acceptable behavior. And you guys are probably going to say, yeah, there is a lot of guys who are cringy, but remember, you guys are in a micro fraction of paying attention to this. Most people don't pay attention to veteran stuff or military stuff.
That's all they do.
Okay.
They're fucking trash. They're actual fucking trash.
Wow.
In the Army, 82nd Airborne, a paratrooper.
I had to share this. Boy, my wife did that. Like, no. You can do it, but we're not recording it. No way.
This is why the Marine Corps makes fun of us all the time. You can't do that. Stop it.
All right, let's talk about that lady. We got a couple more. Thanks for making it this far. What do you think about this? You guys said social media, active duty. No, it's not a good look. I agree. I mean, any job I do, don't use the uniform to cosplay in and give you some kind of credibility. I'm not saying this guy. I think his skit's pretty good, but I don't think people like him. I think they're all bored with it, right? Why is she so angry? Why don't you put in the comments nicely, why is she so angry against white male veterans? Ex-husband, maybe? Just anger addict? Let me know.
Hey, look at this man's face. He's like, yeah, she just did that.
Say who? Say it.
This seems like some little adult fun time there, doesn't it? Dress up time with daddy.
Israel's aren't.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Ooh.
Good trainee. Get back to work.
Actually, a Marine Corps veteran. But
Nikki MGTV had this one on. Saw her. Again, I gotta be nice, was told. Thin ice, probation. Marine Corps veteran, huh? All right. I wouldn't guess that if you asked me. A Marine Corps veteran. I wish her well.
I don't receive disability yet.
Whoa, the first one ever. And again, it's not that disability is bad. It's just interesting that it's been literal like 100 people on the show or something, many of whom never went overseas or did anything wild. Why?
So I am working on trying to get something, but
okay. Well,
the long and the short of it, she got hurt in boot camp and got discharged. If you were hurt in boot camp, can you say you're a Marine veteran? You're a Marine? I don't think so. How's she going to work on that? How does that work? Chime in, VA people, if you understand. If you get hurt in boot camp, can you get VA disability? I wouldn't think so. I think they'd try to have to fix your health care, though, right? Can't say much about this one, so I won't.
Oh, what'd
you do?
Well, I was in basic training and then I got hurt.
All right. You guys remember rappelling? You guys remember that, right? Parasailing, you did it to the wall, wherever you did it. And everybody's kind of scared, I guess, right? Man, this one's priceless. The lady here, hold on.
What shit did you say in the power? I can't help it, I'm scared. Lock in. You got no trust about the roll out there. That's no.
I don't remember any crime, but it was only men. If you followed the directions, it was easy. You just perpendicular to the wall, you bounce down, and break hand and all that. It wasn't a big deal, right? She's truly scared. But you know what happens when you're scared, right? You end up bouncing against the wall all the way down. That's no good.
All the way down. Dead hand. Break hand. Don't run your right side to the spine. Look over your shoulders, son. We laying in your belt. Oh my God, it's too hard.
That ain't gonna work, is it? Let's get to the juice. You can imagine. She doesn't get hurt, obviously, because I'm on YouTube, but you'll appreciate this.
Look over your shoulders, son. We laying in your belt. Oh my God, it's too hard. Get over this.
YouTube, she's okay. She's just repelling. It's not a big deal.
All right, Jim. Get on the rope with both hands. Just above your forehead. Baseball getting flat on the wall. And we have some good.
There you go. Again, I didn't have any women. I remember guys that would lean back and break can behind your back and all that stuff, and they wouldn't listen. They'd flop, flop, flop against the wall. Thought this was fun. Yeah, I don't understand the level of anger we got against everybody. Everybody seems to be a target now. Like micro fractions and misspeak up. Coming after you, bro. Everybody's a target, but the lady who does not like white male veterans, I guess we shouldn't, white males just shouldn't participate, right? See how that goes? Thanks for watching.